Only one thing matters. The truth.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Trent the Truth Show. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Trent the Truth Show. I'm your host, Trent the Truth. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're listening from, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. It's the Trent the Truth Show. And while you're doing that, give us some love on social media. It's Trent the Truth on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you search. Real quick, today's episode is brought to you by La Gloria Tire Shop. La Gloria Tire Shop, specializing in any size tire you need at a great price. Located Hammond, Indiana, 3543 165th Street. Again, 3543 165th Street, Hammond, Indiana. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m., 5 p.m. Phone number, area code 219-844-0384. La Gloria Tire Shop. Good tires. And just like I tell you guys, if you want to be a guest, you want to sponsor an episode, you got any questions, comments, or anything you want me to address, just email me at trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. Again, that's trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. And if you're feeling good and you want to bless us, our cash app is TrentTheTruth88. Again, that's TrentTheTruth88. Don't forget to put the $sign in the front. And for the people out there in TV land, we got the QR code on the screen ready for you to pull your phone out and make your donation from wherever you're watching. But whatever you decide to do with the show, whether it's a question, comment, you want to be a guest or a sponsor, or you just want to make a donation, show some love. We appreciate any and everything you're doing with the Trent the Truth Show. And we got another great guest with us. We got Sid. What's up, sis?
What's happening, Trent?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
What you been up to?
Working, mommying.
Right, you are
balancing life.
Balancing life.
Balancing, big keyword.
What you trying to do?
As far as the whole balancing,
Yeah.
It was kind of hard just adjusting going back to work. So it was kind of hard. I've been back to work about 6 months, so I kind of got a little routine going right now.
Right, because you're a new mom. Congrats.
Thank you.
Wow.
First time mom, yes.
First time mom. How do you feel?
I love my baby. I can't imagine life without him.
Yeah.
Without something that was said that wouldn't happen actually happened. And at the right time. I mean, I am an older mom, but I feel like I got stuff in order.
Right.
To make sure that he's okay and provide for us.
So at first, you didn't want to have any babies, or you didn't think it was possible?
It started out, I'm going to say, all girls, you play with your baby dolls, you want to be a mom. Okay, that's the fantasy of life, right? And I'm like, okay. As I got older and friends started having kids at a young age, or I would babysit. I love kids. I went to school to be a teacher, and life started lifing, and I was doing all these great things, and I'm like, well, you want kids? No, I'm good. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
And later on along the line, I just was like, I'm standing in my house, and I'm like, what is all of this with nobody to give it to?
Mm-hmm.
I have the career. I have the house. My parents, I know that the house is mine. I'm on deeds, everything.
Right.
But you have all these great things, and when you're gone, you have no one to share with, no one to pass it on to.
Right.
And I was just standing in the kitchen, had that aha moment, like, you know what? If I have a kid, I have a kid. So I went to the doctor and spoke with her. And was like, a while ago I was told that I wouldn't be able to carry children, or I would never be able to have kids. My uterus is the size of a child, which is is documented.
Right.
Because Advocate holds everything.
Okay.
And she went back through the thing. I said, I was at Christ Hospital when they told me. And she went back through and she saw it in my chart. And she was like, that doesn't sound right. We're going to send you to ultrasound, which is like some months later. Sent me to ultrasound. They said I had a normal size uterus. And that was in September. And in January, I found out I was pregnant. But we'll get into how far along I was when I found out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So even before that, though, how old were you when they told you that you probably wouldn't be able to have kids? And how did that affect you?
I was about, she told me I couldn't have kids. I was still working on the blue line. So I had to be like 28 at the time.
Okay.
I really want to say I was 28 at the time. 28, 29, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
And for a lot of people, when things, okay, you can say you don't want, and that's one thing. But to be told that you can't have is an entirely different feeling.
That's true. Yeah.
Entirely different feeling. And so now I'm sitting here stuck in this moment of, damn, I can't have kids. Like, that kind of hurt, you know.
Right.
You can at least give me the option. That's like when somebody, you don't get invited out.
That's true. Right.
And you see all your friends outside and they say, oh, well, I didn't think you was coming.
Give me the option.
Give me the option.
Yeah, right.
So when the option is taken away, you feel some type of way.
Was you trying before then, or you was?
I never tried. You know, I used to tell y'all all the time, like, I don't have no kids and I ain't killed none either. That was my little going joke. But no offense to those who have, you know, that's your personal preference. But it's just my thing. I used to just say it, like, because when you get to a certain age, everybody like, you don't have no kids. You don't have no kids.
Hey, man.
You don't have no kids.
I had to make a left a couple times, or, you know.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Things happen. It is what it is. If that's for the greater good of you and your outcome on life, absolutely. I don't shame nobody for it.
No.
Some people should have, could have, didn't. And
right.
And that kids are, some kids ain't got it. Some kids,
but I think if you do make a decision like that, you got to do it early. You can't wait until, you know, you start feeling, you know,
all the movement and the flutters and all that
right.
stuff.
That's when it get too real, and that's when it's legit.
It's
now.
Too late. Before you get that bond or.
In my younger years.
God is good. Is Auntie Audrey watching this podcast?
She might.
Okay. Well, because it's me, she might be watching.
She might. For real. So, but after you found that out, you found out it was good. You like, all right, cool. Now I'm good. I'm finna have me a baby. But shit, you found.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't like, okay, I'm okay now, everybody. I'm gonna have a baby. No. We've been in a relationship for, as of now, it's 8 years.
Okay.
So, prior to having a baby, we were together for 6 years. And I told him, I'm like, my body is changing at this point. I'm getting off Nexplanon, you know, so not that I'm intentionally trying to have a child or
you
whatever.
You said you're getting Nexplanon?
Yeah, I had the implant in my arm.
How long had you been?
I did 2 of those in the time that we was together. That's how I knew for sure, you know, that was 6 years.
He going
3 and
crazy.
3.
Going crazy.
No, but the next one is good for 3 years. So I had 2 over the course of us dating. And I just was like, I'm almost 40. Like, it is time to let this next one go. Just birth control as a whole. Because after so long, it just takes a toll on your body.
Right.
And I was just over it. I was like, I'm not getting another implant. I'm not taking no pills. Nothing. I want my body to release all the extra estrogen and everything else they give you. And I was in a better mood, all that.
Was that the first time you doing birth control?
No. I started birth control at 16.
They thought you was ready then.
What? To have kids?
Right. But birth control, is that normal, 16?
16 should be normal. It should be normal. At this going rate with these children, it should be before 16.
It should be 10. Right?
But you got parents that's in denial. Well, if I give them birth control, that means I'm giving them the permission to have sex or to do whatever. No, if you don't give them birth control, you're about to be a grandparent. Or if you don't have these tough conversations, you're going to be that parent somewhere crying with your baby trying to explain to them what this STD is or whatever, anything. And granted that may not be, they may get lucky and not have that, but we already know what the worst case scenario is. There's 2 of the 2.
Right.
Either the HIV/AIDS or the baby. And the baby is a blessing, but Do you want to be a grandparent
that early, right? Or do
that
you want to be a
early?
parent that early? Talking to
And
the, teaching the
most
kids.
of us know friends that have had kids at 15, 16 years old, or what
Hell
your
yeah.
friends were doing when you were still kicking it. You was living your best life, and they
Facts.
like, you having sex already? What we doing?
So what happened?
Why?
Okay, so how did that day go when they sat you down and was like, all right, look, Sydney, we finna put you on this birth control. You 16. What was you doing at 16? Was
At 16, I had an actual boyfriend at that
okay?
time. So I was on birth control. My mom took me to the doctor. And we got pills. She got me pills. So anybody who says, and I hate it so bad with the pills, right? Because it's supposed to be the same time every day. It's not actually the same time every day, but around the same time every day. If you're a minute off when you get pregnant, no, stop telling that lie. If you miss a day when you get pregnant, you possibly can. But I can't remember to take a pill every day. You remember to get up and check their phone every day. You follow me? You track it?
Right. That's
So
how I base a
it's
lot of stuff.
routine.
Yeah.
So I would take mine at 7. I don't know why it was 7 o'clock. I don't know what 7 o'clock. I don't know if it was me going out the door or first waking up, or this is the time that I don't know.
Some you
But
can
at
remember.
7 o'clock, my alarm went off every day. I took my stuff. I didn't have that problem. But again, I wasn't that girl where I'm just doing shit to be doing it either.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so when they sat you down and gave them to you, like, okay, all right, well, I'll use them. Did you know anything
my mom
about it?
gave me birth control. I knew about it. I have older parents, but I also have cousins that are like my siblings. My mom raised them as well. So I had other people to talk to in regards to these situations. So I didn't. And my cousin had a first set of kids. So she had twins during her pregnancy. She was 16 when she got pregnant. She had twins.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're 4 years apart, me and the twins.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've seen it. I knew what teenage pregnancy was before my friends got pregnant.
You gonna have any more?
I would like to have more, but Dad said no. And I'm okay with that. Right. Again, this is something I thought would never happen. So
right. So you like, oh shit.
It is what it is. I'm gonna enjoy this baby. Somebody that they told me I would never have. So, right. If I wasn't as old as I am now, I probably would have.
How old are you right now?
I am 37.
Damn.
Trent, you're older than me. Stop it. you're older than me. Please stop.
Jeez.
Really, Trent? That's how you gonna get down?
No, I'm having
fun.
I'm having fun. But you say, so y'all still in a relationship?
Yeah, we live together.
That's good. That's good. And you say, so now y'all going on like 10 years?
No, it'll be 9 come January.
Okay. Y'all gonna escalate it, elevate the?
That's not up to me. I am not Chrissy. What's her name? Chrissy Jim Jones.
Right.
I'm not doing none of that.
They've been together 30 years.
And she got it on one knee, and I would never.
Oh, damn.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
I stopped keeping up with that shit after a while. Like I got my own life to sit up here and worry about. I can't sit up here and look at that.
I mean,
she proposed to him.
Yeah.
And he put his hand out.
I believe he put his hand out, if I'm not mistaken. Man. If we could get TP to add that into this video somewhere around it, we can recap for the world. Thomas, recap.
Wow. No.
It was at a club. I believe it was his birthday. I think that was the last little run of season of Love and Hip Hop I watched. Yeah.
So you ain't proposing to no man?
No.
You say hell no.
Absolutely not. Fuck no. Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't.
If Christina proposed to you, how would that make you feel? This small?
Now you know what? Look.
Don't lie on my sister now, Trent.
I ain't finna lie on her. She didn't do no get down on one knee shit and nothing like that. We was I wanna say we was sitting together. She might have been sitting on my lap, I wanna say. And she asked me to marry her. I knew I was, but we was just like, the other day, yesterday.
Was the anniversary.
Yeah, 13 years. Super in love. And she asked me, but it was like a casual, it wasn't like no serious proposal.
And I'm sure she wasn't like, Trent Pearson, will you marry me? Or
It
just
was
in a
like
like,
it
I
was
love
like
you. Will you marry me?
it was like
It was more
it
like
was
a
like
conversation.
it was like a right. You gonna marry? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like a will you?
Like you're marrying me. This what we doing. We got these kids. We got our
No, this was
businesses.
way
these
before the
homes.
kids. We probably would. Man, I swear
This
to
is
God,
before the kids.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. This was shoo. We probably was about 3-4 months in.
Don't play now. Now you putting too much on my sis.
That's how.
If she wasn't getting everybody together, I would have to call her out.
That's how. That's how tight it is.
That's what's up.
I'm talking about, man. I remember it was just one time I had walked her to her friend's school. Her friend's, we was working downtown. You working downtown. Somebody down there with you. They 6-7 blocks away. They still close. So I walked her down now, and once you get to the school, we standing right on the corner. We kiss goodbye and all of that. But every time I would turn around, she was turning around. We like
looking back. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I never never felt
like meet me halfway. We say friends like meet me halfway.
Yeah.
All right, what block I'm gonna meet you on?
Yeah, it was that. So I knew what was going on. So I get that part, but I know damn well she ain't finna get on no knee and propose.
She got on her knees.
So yeah,
if TV could throw that in there. I need you to find the recap of that, Trent. When we in this, go on TikTok and kind of search for that. That's crazy.
We gonna pull it up. How you feel about relationships though? Because what's going on now. The hottest couple being talked about. Well, they're not a couple no more.
Oh, who are we referring to?
Meg the Stallion and Klay Thompson.
Oh, Sister Meg.
Yeah, they say they have to call it quits because Klay was cheating. But
yeah,
the internet's been in a frenzy. How you feel about that?
I'm indifferent. I love Meg. Klay, who was Klay Thompson before Meg? I don't watch basketball like that
Klay
anymore.
Thompson
but
is a
I know who he is.
4-time NBA champion.
Don't do that.
For the.
But I'm just saying, like, Klay Thompson, is that a household name?
I think so.
Is he one of the? Who's he gonna replace when they retire? Like when we're on the chart of basketball.
We'll see. Who he is subjective. In regards to how high you want to put him. The same thing with Meg. Because.
But she's popping. She's trending.
That's probably why it didn't work. It might be a little too much going on. But you know what though? I won't make all that the focus. I'm gonna be fair. He did cheat on her. I feel like you could have just let her go. You Klay Thompson.
But I was told, well, I wasn't there.
You Klay Thompson.
We only know what they say.
You could have just let her go.
It was said that he told her he didn't want to be monogamous. Isn't that a podcast you just did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
she told him that.
He told her that.
I'm sorry, he told her that.
And
she didn't want to do it no more.
I don't know if it was a no more thing or if she thought she could change his mind, but those type of people, you can't change their mind. And if they're open and honest about it, then...
See, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. Because, I see it's talked about, but I don't follow the story to a point where I may be been able to pick up a detail like that.
I may skim through. Like
you supposed to. You're a woman. You're a woman. You're supposed to keep up with that kind of shit.
But I don't. So I'm not on Hollywood Unlocked every day, and I'm not on Instagram every day. If you send me something on Instagram, it may take me a week to respond because no notifications come to my phone. No Facebook, no Messenger. Wait, Messenger does come to my phone. But as far as Instagram DMs or anything where you like and love and comment, I don't get that because I turn those notifications off.
Okay.
So if I'm scrolling through and I see Hollywood Unlocked, this happened, okay. Which I didn't see it from Meg. First I saw a friend repost whatever her line was that she typed or whatnot. And I was like, what is this? I'm like, oh, my friend broke up with her boyfriend. And I go to click the comments and it was like, she's talking about Meg the Stallion. And I was like, oh. And then I kept scrolling. Next, I didn't.
Because, that shit had the internet toe up, and a lot of people, they tearing Klay Thompson ass up right now because they feel like there's more of the nerve. Like, nigga, you could have just told her.
Or is it because it's Meg the Stallion?
I don't know. But I don't
When he
know.
did
But
it to the other girl,
she thought who Coco Jones,
it wasn't Coco Jones. It was Coco something, right? But I don't think it's
the
Coco
singer.
Jones.
Yeah, Coco
Is it
Jones.
Coco? No, it wasn't Coco Jones. He was with. It's
Well,
another
they
lady.
had pictures of some of his exes, and she was in
Oh,
there.
she's
So
one of them.
yeah, that's the only Coco I could see.
It's a girl that was with him before
Maybe
that,
he don't
though.
want a black woman to marry, and that's maybe
Mhm.
part of his problem. His
I
daddy,
mean,
his mama
his
white,
mom is white.
right? So maybe he wanna go that route. But at the same
Maybe.
time, I'm gonna be fair. Like I say, you probably did waste shorty time. But if you told her you didn't want to be monogamous in the first place,
Then that's something that she would have to accept. You cannot change
but it's
people's
also
minds.
what was they talking about though? Because
That too.
somebody feels misled.
But I mean, what's the big holiday that when you're serious about somebody, you take them around? What holiday is that, Trent?
Valentine's Day or
No, like around your family and stuff.
Christmas and all of
And
that.
Thanksgiving. And
Thanksgiving,
that she
yeah.
cooked dinner for the family. Now that I did see, and they were over there. His dad would come over there sometimes. Listen. When I say
But you know what
zipping,
though? You know
scrolling.
what though? Like I say, I try to stay out of other people's relationships. But one thing I saw that made me know that it wasn't real when she bought him a plate of fish and spaghetti, and he get to talk about that's his favorite
How
meal.
good it was, yeah.
I said, come on, cuz
With the
you 200 million up.
with
So
the
you
2
can
pounds of
have,
spaghetti on that one plate.
yeah,
Okay,
you can have
I saw that one.
a lot of meals. You probably never had catfish and spaghetti that way. You got a white mama and she ain't making spaghetti that way. Probably
And his
not.
dad isn't black. I mean, he is black, but I think he's like
He ain't all the way.
he ain't Haitian. I was gonna make up something. All I do is lie. I'm just playing. I
But
don't lie, but
it make once you see his parents,
yeah.
it make a lot of sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But maybe that is his favorite meal. But he was just he was bragging on how good it is. I mean, your favorite meal
She
could
from
be
Texas.
something simple.
She could probably get down.
Season it up real good or something, but
I don't know. I feel like I get both sides. I don't think nobody's wrong in regards to because they wasn't married.
yeah.
A woman said this before: if you ain't married, you're single.
Yeah, that's grandma. That's good grandma saying right there.
So if we in a relationship and we doing all of this, we ain't married.
What is there to look forward to?
Exactly.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But in the words of my boy Ronald, what he say? That sound like rich people problems.
It is rich.
He'll look at it and be like,
that's everyday people. But you know what though? And they say that's what they say cheating is. They say cheating is a rich man's sport. And now,
because you got to have enough to balance all of that. And if you
and he do, they get to talk about how he bought her because he bought her a Rolls Royce and he bought her a bunch of different things with some change to him. Those are coins. I don't really care too much. I don't really care too much. So
yeah,
these are gifts. Just like buying you it's like a purse.
Right. I was gonna say for us, it's like a purse.
Some shoes.
He had to wash the car today. I filled up the tank, and those are good enough for people like us. But
nice gestures. But when you
I don't want you going that bad, me no
300
Range
million
Rover,
up,
none of that.
Then I can probably do that.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, that's tough.
But Trent,
you say you indifferent. You don't really care. I don't really care.
Trying to compare a purse to a Rolls, that's a little. That's
our equivalent though. If if you ain't a couple $100 million up, then that's your equivalent.
The purse is your equivalent.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what
it
else
is what it is.
So
what you got for me? Because I don't know what's to these cue cards.
It's
a lot of writing on there.
You gotta keep yourself together. You gotta stay in order when you're trying to compete or keep up with everything that's going on.
There's a lot of words on there.
When the last time you took a flight?
Last flight.
On a plane.
September of last year.
Did you ever fly Spirit?
Did fly Spirit. I don't.
Because they gone now.
Yeah, I saw that. Very sad. Where can I go for $35 one way?
But you know what though? Spirit used to get a bunch of complaints. Like
complaints from me.
Spirit was never the favorite airline, but now everybody's shocked to see him go.
Spirit was never the favorite airlines to those who, I'm gonna say, how can I put it? Just start traveling. Oh, I don't fly Spirit. I don't. But people that actually travel every which way. I'm getting there on the scooter, baby. I'm going. You know, I'm outside. You look up, you like, dang, where you at this time? I will ride a skateboard, Spirit, scooter, Spirit, roller skates, roller blades. However I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. As long as I got the way there and the way back, we good.
I've never flown Spirit Airlines.
Shame. You done missed your bucket. Like, you could have saved a lot of money.
I'm a United guy.
Okay.
Because I've probably flown maybe 7-8 times. Not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot. And I feel like leaving out of O'Hare, I feel like I got some real business going on. I'm feeling,
You feel important.
Yeah.
A little presidential.
I never flew out of Midway. So I don't like that airport. I don't know. It's just too small. I don't think that's.
It's not the size of the airport. You
Yeah,
want to go get on your aircraft and get up out of there.
Of course, I get all of that.
It's very convenient. Less traffic.
That's what I hear. But I ain't never flown like Southwest. That's one of the major airlines out of there.
Yeah.
I never flew Southwest. Every time I went, I either did United or American.
And you got to go to O'Hare for both of those.
Right. So really, I got to get my flying game up. Got to get some more miles. But I never flew Spirit. But they used to always get a bunch of complaints.
I never had a complaint with Spirit.
People talking about the bags. People talking about everything. You got to pay for everything. Everything you do in there, you got to pay for.
You pay for
everything
with United. You pay for everything with American.
Now, yeah. But what I found out though is they was really trying to bury Spirit because they had so good of a price for a lot of tickets going a lot of places that it made a lot of other airlines bring their prices down. So they lost money in their efforts to compete,
Yeah, for sure. I used to do a math problem. I'd be like, well, if I get on Southwest and it's like $250 going, or round trip, say round trip, okay, I get my 2 bags free. But the Spirit flight literally say $35. I'm only taking 1 bag anyway because I'm only going to be gone for like 2-3 days. My bag only cost me, what, $30? That's $60. Okay, $120. All right. I'm going on Spirit. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going on Spirit. But for me, when I fly, most of the times, I'm on the first flight out and the last flight back.
Okay.
But that's only like if I'm by myself or with a group of friends. Now, if I'm with my parents, because they're, old folks want to be in the bed. Now, they'll take the first flight out.
Facts.
But don't put them on the last flight back. They need a midday flight so they can get home and unwind and watch the news before they go to bed.
Speaking of flights, I just seen a post where this lady, she was, I would say maybe middle-aged.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She got on there and she said if she goes out of town with a member of the opposite sex, it's no question she fucking. Now, is that like a norm with women, or is that how do you feel about situations like that?
I can't answer that because if I've been out of town with somebody of the opposite sex, that is somebody I was dating or in a relationship with. I ain't never just
so it was never
had nobody say, "I'm gonna take you out of town."
Oh, no.
They killing people out here. I just wanted to throw that out there.
But
these people not leery. I mean, and it sound good. It sound fun, and you never know what you can embark upon. Or
well, I mean, of course, you would know the person to some degree.
Baby, these folks don't be knowing people sometimes.
I don't think people going out of town with complete strangers.
I mean, not nobody they met yesterday, but
right.
You went out of town with somebody you met 2 weeks ago.
Knowing them long enough to feel like I want to spend some money taking you out of town. With me, that got to be a nice amount of time
that you rapping with, but that's not the new thing. So, Trent, I feel like you know the world, but you're a little disconnected because you do have your family and you are married. So,
but this is
things that they doing there, it's weird. It's completely different.
This is what's talked about. This is what everybody doing, and this ain't like this is a norm. Maybe you're different, but
oh no, it ain't that. Like, but it's just some people they're really expecting you to, like, people say, "Oh, I went on a date and I took this girl to dinner and I ain't fuck her. What?
Yeah, see, that's when you got your wires crossed. You expecting something, but I'm just talking about from a woman's standpoint, though. So
Is
we
she
know
paying for the trip or something? Is she
she
saying that
she
because she paying
said
for the trip?
she said if she go out, she go
It's
out.
just whether she getting taken out, she getting flued, what they say, flued out, or she
I would
flying.
imagine. Okay, I would imagine the whole trip, just for conversation's sake, the whole trip is sponsored by the man. He flying you out, rooms, hotel, all of that, everything.
Well,
You ain't gonna do nothing but pack your bag.
So for her, I guess that's what she's used to the expectation of. Like, he gonna already expect it, so I might as well.
I'm guessing she's just trying to clear air, or just because she led it with like we all grown. And I guess previous conversations used to talk about, you know, if you're gonna have sex, if you get flown out or not. And there used to be a question. Some women feel like just because you fly me out, that don't mean I'm going. Some women feel like, well, shit, I'm only going out of town or out the country with somebody that I would
sleep with or whatnot.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well then, but
she said
if he playing, I'm outside.
Not just no random person.
Not
so
random,
obviously
sure.
somebody that she's dealing with to some degree.
Yeah.
You know,
and where you get this from? One of them other podcasts?
Man, soon as you open up Facebook, you know.
You be like, why is this on my algorithm?
They be having these ready. But even with stuff like that though,
I guess that's the new norm. I have to tap into some.
You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends that never gave you no stories like that or nothing, or
no, because
you don't know nothing about it.
No, Trent, who my friends?
I don't know.
You, Thomas, and when that lady fly you out, you better. Well, we know you ain't got no problem.
She put me on my first flight.
That's my girl.
She flew me out. I bust her down. All of that.
Okay, wonderful.
I paid.
Stupid.
No, I'm talking
you
shit.
paid and got paid, or she paid and got paid? Okay, great.
All of that.
You are crazy. But
all of that.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know. I guess that's the thing. That ain't strolled through my algorithm, so.
You might see it.
Now that you're talking about it in my phone sitting here, absolutely I'm
going to see it. You definitely going to see it. Because, you know, they definitely going to.
They listening.
Keep you in tune. They're definitely listening.
But you know that you can block that.
I don't know.
You can on Facebook. You can block it.
I was looking up some watches one time on my phone
from your Google part or something like that.
Right. I get on Facebook, the damn watches I'm looking up.
Advertisement.
I say, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's a way to turn that off. It's in the settings. It's privacy something, and then you can turn it off.
What's your daily routine?
Snooze. 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 Okay, I'm getting up. That's the start of the day. You know, you have to hit that snooze button a couple of times. Gee, I'm waking up between 3:30 and 4:30 at the latest. Maybe pushing it if I get up at 5. And now get myself ready first. And then I'll get baby ready.
Yeah.
Or if dad is at home, I'm like, he already know. He walking in because he working midnights. He'll change his diaper, you know, get him dressed and stuff like that while I'm getting myself together. Run down, get his bottle together. He throw him in the car seat when I'm on my way out the door. And we rolling. We either going to grandma's or we going to daycare.
And that's the day. Then you come back.
That's my start of the day.
And
then I'm hopping on the train, going to work. Because I'm downtown right now. So I hop on the train, I go to work, do my little 8 and skate. Get back on the train, get to the car, pick up baby. If it's Friday and he's at my parents' house, I'll stay, you know, watch a couple programs with my mom, dad, have dinner, whatnot, kick it with them, catch up, even though we talk all day anyway. But just, so it's not so impersonal, like I'm just dropping out transactional, if that makes sense.
Right.
But if he's at daycare, I pick him up, go home. He's still in the car seat, he sleep. I got the doona, so that's a click, you know, click it out, take it out, pop the wheels down when he get in the house, so he's sitting up, because that's the stroller part. Still sleep, check on him, you sleep, buddy? Run upstairs, hop in the shower. By the time I get through my shower, put on my little lounge clothes, he up. So it's dinner time for him. And then I eat my food, or sometimes we eat together. And about 8 o'clock, it's bath time, and we in the bed. I always say I'm going to do this after baby go to sleep. But you know, Trent, you put baby to sleep.
It's over with.
You sleep. So we wake up again, do it again at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
That's what's up, man. How vital do you think your role is as a parent now? Like everything and the way you was raised. Like how much of the way you was raised are you gonna use for your son, and then what's gonna be new? Like what are you gonna throw away? What ways were you raised that you're gonna change, and then what's some that you're gonna keep?
Dang, Trent, you went from spirit to this.
All of that.
You went from. That's where we going with it. Okay. I'm not with the heavy disciplining, but I do believe in discipline. We didn't get a couple of whoopings, but everything does not need a whooping per se. I'm not the gentle parenting is cute or whatever, but it's nothing wrong with that either.
Right.
And whoever came up with it, good for them. Salute to them, because when you think back on childhood, there was things that we got in trouble for that you could have easily said, hey, let me sit down and talk to you.
Exactly.
Or whatever. All that beating and carrying on, I ain't saying I got beat to death, but I had to have conversations with my parents like, look,
you should get your ass.
Some of that shit was just wrong. You was dead wrong.
What was they wrong for? Tell me an ass whooping that they was wrong for.
Okay, so anybody that's been to our house know house is locked up. So there are at least 3 doors from the backyard door, the door to the deck to get into the house. You got your storm, you got your entry door. But we have an enclosed back porch. They still have the enclosed back porch. I'm not there. But there's the enclosed back porch, and there's another door to get into the actual dwelling. The door to get into the actual dwelling, to the kitchen, wasn't locked, and my daddy had a whole conundrum. Like, he just went ballistic. You ain't lock my door. Anybody come in my house? Like, dude, the other 2 doors are locked. Deadbolt and the doorknob. We sit on the inside back porch a lot of times with the door open because that's your extra space.
Right.
Mad, baby, he went off.
Tore your ass up.
I ain't gonna say he told my ass up because I was a little bit older, but all of that was not even necessary for one door.
Right.
That nobody could get in this door because the other doors were locked. Like, I mean, petty stuff, simple stuff. Shit, Trent, it's a lot. And without going into debt and making nobody feel bad about whatever, we just gonna leave that one where that's at. But a lot of things just don't need whooping.
So you're gonna be different with discipline.
I'm gonna be different with this. I'm gonna be stern for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Cause some stuff, and then see, look, let me ask you this. Have you been around children before?
Absolutely.
Every day. Or
every day, every other day.
As much as you've been around your son. Cause see, it's a different thing. I tell
those
people,
kids you can get back.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I've had
it's
kids
a different
that
game.
I've assisted folks in raising kids. Been that, can you come to this? Can you I got this recital. I got this. Can you please come? These are things that children are asking me. This isn't coming from a parent.
Okay.
Children calling like, hey Sid, what you got going on? I wanted you to come to this or that. So I mean, I get that. I had a niece who unfortunately passed away. She had 2 kids. Everybody knows Chicken. Everybody knows Chicken. Kamari stayed with us for a while. When she went to Minnesota to finish high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came back, got a baby. He stayed there for pretty much every day during the week to go to school. Because she didn't have, a way to get back and forth to drop him off to school. And the school was 5 minutes from my parents. So, yeah. I've been around kids for quite some time.
Because it's a different game.
It's different. It's different when it's your own, for sure. It's definitely different when it's your own.
So that's why I'm trying to make sure you prepared.
Oh, I'm prepared.
Because he gon'
I'm
give
ready.
you the flux, and you just got to make sure you're ready. See, I just want to,
I'm ready.
make sure you're prepared. But what else is
I'm ready for
what else
sure.
is going? What else are you going to use that your parents used that you felt like was important, and then what's going to be Sid style?
Sid style, we gonna have an open door for sure. Now we gonna start there.
Okay.
We're gonna have that open door. You're gonna always be able to, and I pray about it all the time. I got this little piece of paper. I left it, but it's a little piece of paper that I wrote on while I was pregnant. And it would just be like every day I would just add something to it. And I would just read off this paper every single day, 2-3 times a day. I'm like, I want my baby to be able to come to me if there's anything wrong, if there's anything that he want to discuss, anything that he want, just anything that's bothering him. I saw a lady, I don't remember where I got it from. That her and her daughter would write letters to each other.
Mm-hmm.
If there was something that her daughter felt like, if I come to you, you may deviate, or you may not be as willing to talk to me about it. So the mother always told her daughter, if you feel like there's something that we can't talk about face to face, write the letter, put it in my mailbox. I'll check my mailbox once a week on, say, Sunday. She'll open her mailbox, look to see if she got the mailbox or wherever they put these letters at, and she would read it, and she would write her response back to her daughter. So that way it was never, you felt like it was going to be shut down or whatnot, because when you reading something, you got to sit there and read it to get the understanding.
That's true.
And then she said she would write back. And then she said at the end, she would put like, if you think we could come together to talk about it, come talk to me. If not, we'll continue the letters until we finish this conversation. But I thought that was kind of dope. So I may incorporate that just some way, like if you just feel like you can't say nothing to me, because I know I could start yelling, baby.
Right.
Yelling. But if you feel like you can't bring it to me, then write that down. But I'm definitely going to be stern for sure. But I do want that open door policy. Like, just come to me about anything, everything. Nothing's off limits. I don't care what it is. Because either I can fix it, and we get somebody else to fix it.
Right.
It's just that simple.
That's pretty dope. That's good. That's good. So even with relationships and everything going on in the real world, what are some moments in relationships that you feel like are sacred? Or like holidays, like what do you feel like, okay, you get some people that's into, they have their specific holidays that they know that they love because it's for certain meanings, for certain people, if they're in relationships or if it's a family thing. What's sacred to you? What family moments do you hold sacred?
Say family moments. So for me, so when you say relationships, you just saying relationships doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It can be family oriented.
Anything, yeah.
Or just like tradition
or
type.
a family moment and an intimate relationship.
So we going with tradition.
However you want to answer.
Okay, so I'm taking for tradition, but at one point I was super family oriented, and I did have to fall back for a little while because things just wasn't level no more. It's like seeing things from a child's perspective and seeing things from an adult perspective. It can flip.
Oh, shit get different. Yeah.
It can flip.
You start to understand a lot of things that you didn't know
or
about
you start
as a child.
seeing stuff that you didn't see before, and now it's like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Don't little girl me. We're not doing none of that. Yeah. So, I used to hang at my grandma's house.
Okay.
I used to go to my grandma's house. Both of them. My mama, my daddy mama. Didn't matter. They say, come on, we going to mama's house. We going to granny's house. I'm excited because my little cousin's there. I got some little cousins there. My uncle owned the 2-flat. They lived on the first floor. My granny stayed on the second floor. I already knew when I go over there, my other auntie gonna be there. So my other little cousin gonna be there.
Right.
All right. Well, I know for sure at least somebody gonna be there. Now, well, Tej and Kiara might be there. I'm not for sure. They might be there. You pull up surprise. All right. Well, we out there. We sitting on the porch. Just sitting on the porch, on the bench, whatever. Mm-hmm. Sitting on the stairs. So I try to incorporate my baby being with my mama and daddy. I did have a C-section with my pregnancy, but I was sitting in the house. I sat in the house for maybe 2 weeks. My mom actually stayed with me for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And so I I want my baby to have that. Like, we're going to grandma's house. Granted, ain't no other kids over there, but I'm excited. I'm going to my grandma's house, or just to be around them because they are older, and just to have that. So that's sacred to me. Like, spending time with your family.
Facts.
And then my dad said we did a reunion every year. It would be a different city, different state. Like, we didn't just know the cousins that live 4 blocks down the street,
You
or the
knew the
ones on the low
cousins
end.
in Kentucky.
You knew the cousins in Memphis, Texas. You can run them up. I can name you at least 10 people that live in Memphis.
Yeah.
I can name you 4, 5 people that live in Texas. And so to know family like that, or just, family oriented. So I'm getting back into the groove of family after a couple of tough conversations with a couple people that we all need to have these conversations.
Right.
And I'm like, it's on my baby, man. I'm big on that. Like, I know my family. We have Thanksgiving dinner, well, prior to losing like our matriarchs and stuff like that. But we had Thanksgiving dinners. Like, when y'all say, oh, we going to our family house for Thanksgiving, it's just like, oh, that's all the people y'all get?
Right.
I'm telling you, we piled up. It's folks in the living room, folks in the basement, folks in the kitchen. It's excuse me type family. Not just your granny's ladder. It's your granny and her sister. So her sister got 3 kids, and they got kids and kids and kids. It's about 25 of them over there, and it's about 30 of us over here. We all in this one house on Thanksgiving, kicking it. All of, like, family reunions. My auntie renting the bus. We ain't driving. We all get on this bus. Pay your fare, pay your money, and we gone.
Right.
Like that. Those type of things. So the family trips and things of that nature. I'm definitely carrying that into my baby's life, because he needs to have that. He needs to know his family.
Right.
And they need to know him.
And knowing who you are, though, you very outgoing, very supportive. They call you to show up, you gonna show up. And now that you're a mom, do you feel like that's returned? Do you feel like you have the village that you are with other people?
I feel like you're trying to make me cry or something, but no.
You don't have that.
You wanted more to that answer? I'm sure. No. I have support,
right,
for sure. Support from my family. Of course, I wouldn't expect less. But as far as me show up and show out for others and their kids, or just their friend that get up in the middle of the night, coming to get you, or not bailing you out of jail or anything like that, but just bailing you out of the situation that you're in,
right,
whatever that may be. And no, I don't have that.
So when you do you talk to them about why you don't have it, or do you even know why the support ain't there, or is it just like a lingering question, or?
Oh, it ain't lingering. It's none of that. When you know who you are, and you know the things that you've done for people, or whatever, and you get to a certain level of, have they ever told you, when you say, I'm done, and you all that, you still riled up about it, you giving all that energy, all that excitement,
right?
You're not done. You're not over it. And so, whatever.
Do you know their reason?
We don't want for nothing. We don't know a reason, and I'm not gonna ask either, because
it could be something, though.
Oh, okay.
But you just feel like the energy that I know I gave, I'm not getting back.
Absolutely. So we can even bounce back to the time that I realized I was pregnant. I have a friend who had something going on. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check on the kids. I'm checking on the kids. Y'all good? Y'all this, y'all that? What do y'all need? Whatever. Here go a little pocket change, without even going into detail. They know who they are. We know who they are. Whatever. But okay, here go a little pocket change for y'all. Y'all good? I'll be back on Sunday or something. But when Sunday came, I had my own stuff going on that I had to sit in that moment and be like, damn, it's my turn now. Like, so it went from, I'm checking on you. I got it. What y'all need? What do we need to do? Call me if you need this. Woo, woo. Do you have this? Do they have that? All of this, ripping and running, panicking, trying to make sure everything's okay for somebody else.
Right.
And now I'm sitting at home with a stick in my hand. Like, oh, okay. So no, I didn't come back to check on or do this, that, and the third, because now it's time for me
Right.
to step back from everybody because I got this going on.
Right.
I'm about to have a whole baby. And I'm like, this is the day. Like, you can't keep running around for everybody else. Now you got to make these phone calls for your doctor's appointment. Like, this was all my thoughts. But at the same time, I'm still sending text messages. What do you need? To another friend, like, hey, what's going on? Y'all good? Blah, 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 blah. I can't come back today because I got something personal, is what I said. I got something personal going on. Is everything okay? Do you need anything? You need a few dollars for Blase Skippy? She was like, no, I got it. I'm good. I'm like, okay, just let me know. I just got this personal thing going on.
Right.
And that was that. And I still, at that time, hadn't told, well, that was that day. But y'all didn't find out I was pregnant until what? March, April? I found out in January. But March, April, I was like 6 months. So, I mean, I had my own stuff going, so I had to fall back. So if you mad about that, why not ask me what I had going on? You know, that type of stuff.
Right.
So whatever it is, it don't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
You just know that the energy I gave didn't come back.
And I can't expect the energy that I gave. But us being on this subject, I have a friend who, I want to say, and I said that I would talk to her about it, but I do have one friend that I was like, you know how you be yearning for that friend, looking for you and a friend, but you never get you and a friend?
Right.
That motherfucker surpassed me. I was like, I've been not so much as mistreated, but I haven't been given the same energy so much in friendships or whatever that this motherfucker go above and beyond, and I don't even know how to resend that type of energy to her. Cause I'm just stuck. Like, I really got a real friend. Like, for my baby shower,
right?
She sent so much stuff to my mama house. Like, I'm not talking just clothes. This my baby had a pack and play, a rocker, the swing thing to do this dumb shit. I don't know.
Everything.
$100-some, like above and beyond the shit that I used to do for people. And I just be like, if I randomly Zelle her, like, here's gas money, cause I just met you 6 years ago at the Authority. And you've been a greater friend to me than people that I've known all my life.
People that I went to grammar school with.
No, for sure.
And that's real. They say it don't really take a long time to find out what a true friend is. They're that day one. You see it.
Yeah.
And see, it be us blocking new friends because we settle for mantras saying no new friends and all of that.
Holding the hand to the motherfucker, you should have been let that hand go.
Exactly.
When you no longer have things in common, and that may be a thing too, because I have stepped back from a lot of friendships, and it ain't no love lost, nothing. It's just I'm doing different things.
Yeah.
I can't be outside with you drinking all night, Trent. I can't be standing on the furniture. Hey, all that. We did that.
Yeah.
It's over. It's played out. Like, if that's your thing, that's your thing. You want to go? I'm okay. Nah, no thank you. Who gonna be there? I'm that person. You know, they be like, who all gonna be there? That's me, because certain energies is just like, that's enough. I'm not going. Yeah. Because every time we go outside or something, I don't want that.
I feel like life is gonna naturally separate you.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a time, if we're not on the same things, we don't got no common ground, we're not gonna have to say that we go in different ways. Life is gonna take us different ways. And so a lot of times I'll be okay with that. Like, I don't feel bad about people I grew up with, 20, 30 year motherfuckers that I know. If we on different paths.
We on different paths for sure.
We on different paths, man. Like, and I'm okay with that. Because I know I ain't did nothing wrong.
that's just the way it is. And so
Life
I
separated
want to
us.
say thank you, Chicago Transit Authority, because there's a lot of relationships that was cut. It was time to cut the cord, and it just that the job did it for me.
Right.
When you got them 12 different shifts, it's not even 12. It's like, well, no, because when you in the field, it's different versus the supervision and the controller and all of that. Those are only 3 shifts rather. But those other schedules, them extra board schedules, and you get a different shift every day. You got to call at 4:30. Oh, you got to be here at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock a.m.?
Right.
Damn, I just got off at midnight. So, I'm getting off at midnight. Not midnight. It would be 11 o'clock because it has to be 8 hours in between. But it's like, nah, I can't go outside with y'all. I'm off on Tuesday. I ain't going outside on no Tuesday. Ain't nobody outside on Tuesday. Well, then you're not going outside on Tuesday. That's the only day I can go outside. So that's when I'm available.
Right.
And
it's a new game plan.
It slowly but surely end up dying out, and that's cool. But that doesn't stop you from being a person that I know this person looked out for me when I didn't have.
Right.
So, or just, man, that mug watch my kids just call like, let me watch the baby, have yourself a quiet night, or bring the kids. And when I'm saying kids, I'm talking plural. Man, Drew, I just bought my own house 5 years ago. So when I'm talking kids, one of these kids is about to be 21. So we talking about, where was I living in? With my parents.
Right.
Bring them on over here. Bring them on over here. You out of town, and I'm babysitting your kids because you out of town, but where I'm at? My parents' house. So now everybody grown and they got their own. And you ain't got to babysit them. You ain't got to keep them. Just check on my mental.
Right. Check on me.
You done had kids, so you know what this feels like.
Postpartum is real.
It's definitely real.
That shit is awesome, man.
It's a silent killer. What they say, blood pressure, silent killer, that ain't it. It's the postpartum.
Right.
And if you're not in tune with yourself, you'll be going through it and not realizing, like, what's happening. You hit me with the
From being, I mean, but that's real though. Like shit. But what about when people do that and they try to hold you to the good things they ain't done for you?
Why are we doing that?
I don't know, but a lot of times people will do stuff. Shit, that happens. That happens more than what you want to believe. People keep tabs. Oh, I helped you back then, or you did something for me 10, 15 years ago.
10, 15 years ago. What was it, baby? Did you help me? Did you pay my car note? What we talking about?
Whatever it is.
We went to the club. You bought a drink or two. What are we getting at? We're not keeping tabs because if it came from your heart, that's genuine. However, you are supposed to reciprocate. And even if you can't afford the things that your friends may buy you something or whatever, or plan this trip, stuff like that, and you've seen me do it, plan a trip, I'm not expecting none of that.
Right.
I'm not keeping tabs on that, but this was for you to enjoy yourself because you don't have a partner. There's nobody significant in your life right now, so let's go. This is a big number. Let's do it. I'm not finna, so what you gonna do for my birthday? I'm not doing that.
Right.
Because that same person, when it came to maternity, when that mug found out I was pregnant, can I do your pictures? I don't do your pictures. I was so adamant about doing my maternity shoot. I'm like, calm down. I'm not even showing. Like, I didn't show until 7 months.
Right.
My belly didn't round out until 7. I looked like this at 6, 7 months. Regular clothes. And we literally took my maternity pictures 10 days. No, it wasn't even 10 days out. It may have been not even a whole 2 weeks before I had my baby.
Wow.
But this is somebody that's a true friend. I'm not saying, oh, you plan a trip for me. We're not doing that. It is what it is. If you're doing something that's from the goodness of your heart. Like the friend said, I'm going to take your maternity pictures. I'm going to take your pictures. Come on, let's take the pictures. But by this time, when I waited until I had a belly, my legs were swollen. I couldn't even put on what I was supposed to wear for the pictures. It was crazy. But I mean, he made it work. So Nobody's keeping tabs on the things that people are doing, but come with something.
Right.
Come some way that means something to somebody.
Right.
You know Trent like whiskey. Go buy Trent some whiskey or something.
If you're gonna have me doing something for you.
Right. Trent done gave you a play on the haircut because your money was fucked up. Hey, I ain't got this. I ain't got the $100 that I may have to owe you because you gave me a few cuts, but here go a bottle, bro. Something.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So it's not tit for tat. No, never.
What's more important to you, the message or the messenger?
Wait a minute.
Because sometimes you could be told something from somebody who you may feel like don't even qualify to talk about.
To bring it to you.
Right. Or you could just or you could miss the message by trying to care about who's saying it.
The message.
That's more important?
Yeah, I had to sit in.
So
that's not a quick answer.
A homeless person could tell you how to keep your house or how to.
A homeless person can teach you a lot of stuff. You ever heard the song Mr. Wendell? Pay attention now.
Who was that by?
I told somebody about that. Arrested Development.
Okay.
He said, what did he say? Mr. Wendell digging in the garbage can, eating the food that we throw away. Uncivilized is what we call it. Whatever he said, something like that. But just basically like Mr. Wendell got a lot of knowledge. He go to Mr. Wendell and talk to him almost every day. This is what I'm depicting from the song. I think it's like every day they walking down the street, making fun of Mr. Wendell, calling him a bum. But he's actually knowledgeable and he's teaching them things.
But see, if that's the thing though, if that's the case, then how you all have messed up?
Are they messed up?
That's a good question. You know what? I used to work downtown. This is 2010. This was the last time I worked downtown. It was this guy down there. I forget his name, but he and a lot of people around that time, if you're familiar being downtown Chicago, used to be this one homeless guy, and he had locks. They were so long and matted. It was like maybe 3 or 4 of them. They looked like wicks from afar, but you get up close to them. Before we knew what wicks was. But they were so matted. It was so, of course he was homeless, shoes, tongue out. Just all terrible. Everything that you would close your eyes and picture a homeless person looking like, that was him. But if you talk to him, he didn't accept nothing that you tried to give him. He would be sitting outside of restaurants. You may try to give him some money or some food or something. He wouldn't take it. I tried to buy him something one time. He wouldn't take it. So, you get to talking to him and you find out other people that be downtown a lot that didn't talk to him before. Mm-hmm. Find out he just want to be down there. Like you say, are they messed up?
Are they? So I know someone through another person, and their mom was homeless. Was she homeless? Because what do we consider homeless? Is this someone without a dwelling, without shelter?
Well, by definition, but I mean because we all know people who aren't,
this lady has somewhere that she could go.
I'm talking about this guy outside. I don't want to say he was
displaced
on some sort of drugs or something. I don't want to call him. I don't want to say he was a bum or nothing like that.
Alcoholic or anything.
Right.
But some people want that freedom, and me and Ronald was just talking. With him. He was just like, you think about homeless people. It was random, and I was like, I've been telling you this for the last umpteen years. Like, when did this light bulb just click in your head? But TikTok is opening people up to a lot of more things. You just scrolling or you sitting on these podcasts, because the lady was homeless. The mother, she chose to be. See, she chose this because her daughter would come and get her.
Who the fuck is choosing to be homeless?
Bring her daughter would come and get her and bring her home. That's just like if Auntie Audrey fall down on her luck.
And decide.
Ain't none of the 5 of y'all. I mean, there's 3 of y'all for sure, but the 5 of y'all, the other brother and the sister, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are not going to let her be homeless.
Exactly.
But you're not going to tie her down in that kitchen and hold her hostage either. You're not deadbolting the door to keep her in. She has her own free will. And so this lady would, okay, they come and get her and clean up, and she'd be there for 2-3 days. Then she would just leave and go on back down to Lower Wacker. The things that we worry about, what are you worried? Not so much as worried like, oh, I can't do it, or it's just stressing you out. But the stresses that we have. You got your kids. You're not going to leave them. You got Christina. You got your mom. Right now, you got your podcast. If this mic break today, you finna have a fit. Because you got to buy a new one.
Facts.
They ain't got no podcast. So what they having to fit over?
Well, see,
they don't have this phone bill that's just ridiculous. They don't have this cable that's beating them down. Y'all crying about gas prices right now. They ain't worried about none of it. So they have freedom. They're not.
But you're going to have a hard time trying to sell me freedom that way, though.
Because that's not the freedom that you want. That's not the freedom that I want.
They just free from responsibility. If you start naming bills and
and some people just
accessories and shit like that,
want it no more.
Well, I'm free from responsibility. That's not adult behavior.
Folks come down there and feed me. Folks come down there and give us necessities or toiletries, and some of these people who are homeless, they do get up and go to work every day, but they just, I'll be here. Some people are content. So with you saying that, have you been down to like we don't have Tent City anymore, but other than the guy from our childhood, have you actually went like down to where they at and had conversations with them? Like, how do you get here? Some of them just be like, I'm okay. And you be like,
right. Like a lot of them,
man, you like,
they don't care. Like, they will turn their nose up at what you're trying to give them.
Because I don't want that.
Because I don't want that.
And I appreciate it.
Exactly.
But
who told you I wanted some food?
I didn't ask for that. I don't need
they taking the money all day long.
Your pity, your charity.
They taking the money though.
And some of them don't.
But you try to give motherfuckers a sandwich, they look at you crazy. You give them $5. You the man that day.
Well, I don't. Well, it's a double-edged sword, I guess, because you giving me a sandwich and somebody just left 3 minutes ago and gave me a sandwich, and ain't nobody brought me a roll of toilet tissue. Ain't nobody brought me
Where you using the bathroom at?
Nigga, they got the little potty that I use when I go. Well, I don't use it when I go camping, but we have those things for camping. I don't necessarily say I'm gonna go shit in the little potty.
Use the money motherfuckers give you to grab some tissue.
But you said what?
You accepting donations all day. Use that to grab some tissue. Who the fuck would think to grab some tissue to give to a homeless person?
How they wiping their ass, Trent?
I will figure they going to an establishment.
They do defecate as you do. They do.
What establishment?
Because half the time, what do they say? You gotta get out of here. You gotta come in. You gotta buy something. All that rah.
I buy something, use the bathroom, or somewhere where you can't tell me I can't use the bathroom. You can't. If I walk in
hospital,
Jewels, I walk in Jewels. Exactly.
But grocery store, they may tell them they can't come in there. You've seen the discrimination. We know that it exists.
I know what happened. I know I'm not gonna play oblivious. But fuck that. I feel like
I can't sell it to you.
Nah. Because what you call freedom, or what you would call
now you're finna have me look up these words.
Just whatever. Like what you would call that, I would see that as just trying to rid yourself of responsibility.
Why did it jump right up as soon as I?
Because your phone be listening. Your phone knows
I told you that.
And that's how it be.
Yeah, what is this, Genius? $2 means a snack for me, but it means a big deal to you. Be strong, serve God, only know that if you do, beautiful heaven awaits. I saw a man with no clothes, no money, no plate, Mr. Window, that's his name. Never knew his name because he's a no one. Got him a no one. Never thought twice about spending on an old bum until I had the chance to really get to know one. Now that I know him, to give him money isn't charity. He gives me some knowledge, I buy him some shoes. And to think blacks spend all that money on big colleges, some of y'all still come out confused.
And Arrested Development. I remember
So
them. I remember they.
I was trying to
Everyday
read it
People.
without singing it because I was finna hit it, but yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Missed the window. A lot of people be lost on that one, but even when you look up like the lyrics, some of the lines are highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
That's the song. Like if you ever feeling not how you feel because you're not down playing them or nothing like that, but yeah, listen to that. You can go and blast that when I'm walking out the door or something, but just so you can get a sense of that. And just like what was the Indie I Read? Simple Thing.
Right.
I think it was the Little Things. Whatever. She sang that song about somebody being homeless or something like that in the hood. I don't know. But
I like Indie Ari.
Those are songs in regards to people that are living free and not. They all right with it. They all right with it.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah.
Every episode when I have a guest on the way out, I always ask them what's something that we need to stop doing and what's something that we need to start doing. We as a people, blacks, the humans, or women, men, children, whoever you got the advice for, what's something we got to stop doing, and then what's something we got to start doing.
I'm going with start.
You gotta say
I have to flip flop.
Okay.
Start getting these life insurance policies.
Oh man, that's facts. And I got somebody for you too.
I don't even know if there's something to even.
I got somebody for you.
Go on about it. Get some life insurance, and we play this all day long. It is continuously talked about life insurance. It is not for you because you're dead. You are gone. But that is for your family.
Right.
Even if you don't want no funeral, you want the state to take care of you, you want them to leave you in the morgue, that's cool, and burn you up when they had a mass burn-ups for people that don't get claimed or whatnot. That's your prerogative. But get some life insurance. And if you have a kid, you have children, and you're a single parent or whatever, stop putting your kid as the primary, as your beneficiary.
Stop doing that?
Stop.
Why?
What can Trent do at 11 years old? God forbid you die tomorrow.
Well, they of course.
And some of that money is for them to bury you or whatever. Now that money is put up, it's got to sit because they're not of age. They can't do nothing. You can't give money to 11, tiara 3. I mean, come on now. These children can't make decisions. I mean,
I think when somebody put their child as a beneficiary, they don't do it with the plans of them dying before.
But let's use discernment in some type of.
What if it ain't nobody else? What if it ain't nobody else?
You got a mama. Shit. You don't have no mama. You don't have no daddy. You don't have no friend that you wholeheartedly trust. What
if nobody else but the children?
Well, get the trust and that's cool, and or get a trust and that's fine. But to just sit and stand on my kid's my beneficiary, absolutely. Your child is to be your beneficiary. However, some of these children are old enough to make the decisions when it comes to what to do with this money for your arrangements. They can't do it because they're not legally an adult. So have your contingent, please with a contingent, and go from there.
It might not be nobody else. It might not be nobody else.
It might not be.
Especially for like with men though. You know, I may not be married, and I may have kids to a point where somebody may be old enough, or So I mean,
and that's okay, right? But
it's already a difficult thing to have to name something for when you die. Like, you don't know when you're gonna die, but you got to plan.
Oh, you don't know when you're gonna die.
Well, it's already a difficult thing.
We are seeing how many friends your age or a little bit older than you have you lost within the last, or anybody close to you, not even just friends but family members, that you look up and you be like, damn, they got these kids. They don't have life insurance, or Now it's a big hoopla because and they fighting over the smallest of smalls. So just have everything in order.
That's what I will say. That's what I will agree
have
to.
It in order.
Whether it be a trust or some kind of something, have that shit straightened out to a point where it can always go in the right hands.
Correct.
That's better than just because I may not trust this woman. I may not trust this man.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm just gonna leave this money with these kids.
Oh, for sure. And
if the money gonna get fucked up, if the house gonna get sold as soon as I die, if anything gonna get done,
it'll be back
opposite of what I would want to happen. I'd rather my son fuck my shit up than
somebody else. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just that. Just take care of your affairs. Get your affairs in order. And for those that are parents,
you sound like this neighbor I used to have, Mr. Davis. Rest in peace, Mr. Davis. Charles Davis. He used to always say, "Get your house in order. Time is at hand, son." he used to get drunk. He used to get drunk, and boy,
be out there preaching the gospel.
What? He used to turn into Dr. King, and then
Mr. Davis thought he was Mr. Window out there giving knowledge,
and then he'll turn into an animal because he'll get too drunk, and we get to laughing at his ass. And
see,
Charles Davis, time is at hand, son.
And now as an adult,
you get your shit in order, get your affairs in order.
No, for real, get them in order. Just that, and you hate to think about it like that, but things happen and people perish, so you just gotta be mindful of that.
Gotta be ready. That is true.
Be ready.
That is true.
Be ready.
Where can we find you on social media?
Me, I'm on social media. Depends on who's asking. Now, Sydnee Michelle, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I was doing TikTok at some point, but I gave up on that. Ain't too much on. Ain't no baby. Y'all ain't gonna see baby. Baby won't debut until he's 1. So just those.
You got him high. Michael Jackson had Blanket.
What? My friends actually text me and call him Blanket. They be like, "How's Blanket doing?" I promise you.
They ain't seen him. You gotta come by the crib.
They have seen him, but
I gotta get by there.
You gotta come over there to see him.
Yeah.
You're only 12 minutes up the street.
Only 12 minutes up the street.
No excuses.
No excuses. Get your ass by there.
Yeah. Yeah, but this was fun, Trent. Thank you.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Right.
Thanks again for tuning in to the Trent the Truth Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Follow us on social media, Trent the Truth. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to be a guest, email me at TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Again, that's TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Thanks again. Tell your friends. Watch it together.